Derek, how do you assess those 90 minutes?
I think when you come so close to getting a winning performance, you're naturally disappointed to lose a late equaliser. I think it was no more than Thistle deserved, truth be told. I didn't think we were great first half. I thought we had good moments in terms of the front two, combining with each other and getting shots away and getting opportunities in the first half, but we were far too vulnerable out of possession, and we had to make changes to try and get a foothold in the game. Half time came at a good time for us because Thistle were the better team and they moved the ball better, the rotation in the middle of the park was better. And at the minute we didn't have the answers to go and deal with that, but what we tried to do second half was just go against them, try to get a foothold in the game, and I thought in that sense we were far better, far more competitive, and I don't think they enjoyed the game as much second half, which is a pleasing thing. We get a good Ollie gets a penalty, it is a penalty. I know I'm going to ask me about that, but it's, for me, the distance there, it clearly hits Foster's hand, and for me it's a penalty kick. And Ollie tucks it away. So from there on in, from a winning position, I would expect a Kilmarnock team to, in the future, to be able to hold on to that.
Yeah, you obviously brought Ewan Murray on and Daniel Mackay as well, making it his first appearance to try and get a second if we could, but hold ultimately what we had.
Yeah, I mean, when they're a wee bit more direct, when it's a bit more obvious, when they bring Brian Graham on, having those three centre-backs to go and deal with their front two, Rudden and him, allowed us a bit more security there. Bringing Danny Mackay on was again just to try and bring that wee bit of speed to it, and he'll be better once he's had that game and gets integrated with the boys. But you'd have to say, when you've not been anywhere near like your best, it's important you still get something for the game, and getting 1 point doesn't feel great because being so close to a winning the game. But ultimately, if you look at it coldly, the 1 point from a poor performance, not a poor performance, but there's certainly room for improvements. 10 out of 10 for effort. The effort and how conscientious the boys are is there in spades. I would never doubt that, and they're desperate to win. I just feel as though we can manage games better. I think we can put our foot in the ball a lot better and take the sting out of games and stop rushing clearances, and I think we can take a breath in the game and play and try and show a wee bit more confidence, but that will come. But the effort and is there in spades, so when we've got that, you give yourself a chance to pick up points, and unfortunately tonight having that was just enough to pick up 1 point.
Ash Taylor signed today, straight into the starting lineup. How did you feel he performed?
Yeah, I think it's difficult, and we thought long and hard about putting him straight in, but obviously I've worked with Ash before. A couple of occasions, done very well for me. I would like to think at this level, when you're playing against a lot of directness, he can deal with that, and he gives us good presence. He got his head on a couple of corners. He should have scored off the very first corner, actually. A great delivery for wee Burkie. So he's always been one that's contributed that sense here, and he's got good experience, and it wasn't easy for him to go straight into it, but I thought it was worth it, and I think he did absolutely fine, and he'll get better as he goes on.
In the two games that you've overseen so far, Derek, it feels as if there's plenty to build on going into the rest of the month.
Yeah, but we need to have the answers to deal with what's ahead of us, depending on what oppositions do. If they go in with 4 really narrow midfielders and a number 10, as they did to do, and try to outnumber us in the middle of the park, we need to have enough answers to go and can deal with that. We need to pass the ball better at times, and we need to show a bit more composure at times, and we need to open our mouths more and be a bit more organised at times, with the experience we've got. But we will improve, there's no doubt, we will improve, and the appetite from the players has been terrific, and I'm really enjoying working with them. I'm going to really enjoy trying to get those improvements from them. And I know from speaking to them individually and collectively that they are a group of boys who are desperate to win a title. So we take our point, we've not went our best, and we aim to be better next week.